Hello, Gemini. This is Rosemary coming to you from Ansar Angels. This angel scope is for both Gemini Sun and Gemini Moon. These are your September 2014 angel answers from your Gemini angel Umbriel, who resides over mutable air. Gemini leaves August behind, gaining the aha moments, learned, hoping, I know I can figure out how to make everyone's life better. Scanning the internet to take a bite out of crime by exposing all the selfish sentiments found on the World Wide Web, who would indoctrinate the uneducated and the innocent. But today is a new day dawning, and only those who focus on lovely landscapes and light-filled skies will do well and prevail in September. The angel god Loki has granted a purple trine, enabling the Sun, Moon, and Venus to bless a giant swath of the zodiacal houses from which the twins establish pillars of strength and mental, spiritual fortress. The angel Loki has something to say to you when entering into Raphael's natural mercurial tones of service to others and brilliant behavior modification techniques never before tried on the angels of Rahu. The angel god Loki says that from September 8th to September 22nd, this gives away secrets at this time. To those who have only ears to hear and eyes with which to see the waxing of the beautiful Selene as she pulls the oceans of the globe, as well as the human issue of various sexual humors with her magnetism, establishing her changeling attributes, promising less than she actually delivers each month. The sea churns in all of her majestic glory, chewing up the creatures who knew her not. She has digested her offspring in a cataclysm of melancholy magnitude wrought from the greed of men who save their righteous coins for only the ferryman's bony fingers covered with sinew and mold. He is known to feed the mermaids of the deep, dank, opaquely cold gray waters with such treasures wrestled from the fleshly hands of the strongly skilled men hewn from the finest granite stone. Love matters fool you for a third time in September, Gemini. Aphrodite laughs as she fools everyone yet again. Don't pretend you don't love it, Gemini, when Mother Nature fools you. At least that's what she told us. Taurus and Cancer will play tricks on you in September from the 9th to the 14th of the month, and you had better be ready for pranks, gags, games, and all the fun you can tolerate, Gemini. The 8th of the month of September is going to be real mind-bending. It's going to be a mind-bending and mind-boggling month, especially for the twins. Bet on it. Be prepared by wishing upon the constellation of Ophiuchus and knowing, not believing, with ample amounts of familiarity that you are really in for it from people who love you the most. Not everyone responds well to such gaming, but you have learned much in the last couple of months. So let your voice be heard as you learn to enjoy the randy antics of those you once thought stupid, ridiculous, and brain dead. Now it's your turn to shine, Gemini, and it's about time you let others see who you truly are. The month of September does not have many holidays, except, of course, Labor Day on the 1st. You had better mind your nursery rhymes and Mother Goose fairy tales after this particular Labor Day, disdaining and shunning those who wear white after this symbolic holiday. You may not be very superstitious, but the devil is in the details, and he is on his way. The good news is found in your money matters in September. Yay! This year, anyway. Charismatic Leos bless you, Gemini. Those born in the first third of the Leonine portion and radiate the light of the face of Apollo so brightly that the social aptitude will finally and actually increase both positively and permanently, because, as we all know, life only gets better and never worse, because the cells of the body learn and learn well, finding bliss and delight in the tranquility found only within and never without. The 15th to the 19th welcomes in the high archangel Hanael, granting you the love of money, which, as we all know, is the greatest sin. For without this vessel built and built well, the copious monies being created and smiling Benjamins poured down upon the world in the great generosity of the civil powers will not find their way into full manifestation and then subsequently into your purse. Political herd mentality dominates in September, with donkey speak and simian tree climbing technologies unleashed to the masses, producing an orderly, insectoid mentality never before imagined by the most independent among us. Be mindful of your gestures and mental acumen, Gemini, to scoop enormous amounts of treasure into your wallet, purse. The bigger the bag, the better to carry all this loot home with you. Health matters are not under your control in September, Gemini. In actuality, they never have been. The powers that be are seeing to it that everyone gets well and gets well together. In other words, there is going to be plenty of health to go around, and then subsequently there will be plenty of health care to go around, because if people and the creatures they care for are healthy, health care becomes accessible to everyone. What a concept! A little service to self and then others goes a long way in September, Gemini, and this is something you are attending to. Was that just a dangling participle? Maybe. Anyway, an Einsteinian reality matrix of the self and the entire universe has finally been eradicated by a new and timely Michiko-Hawking hybrid astrophysic and photon reflective mentality. But if it's real healing you want, Gemini, be it your habits, your mind, your emotions, or your physical health, then a new technological fusion must take hold of your very cellular function, and that is a pristine and fully symmetrical Marco Rodin-Quill revamp of your entire structure. Casting out nines is the bane of the twins in September, but dressing to the nines will alleviate this disdain of the asymmetry that is life, for all one need do is reflect back to the self to remedy this controversial Hitlerian liberal male prejudice. There is a complete ability to reform the human frame with newly created out of the lab and onto the slab human tissues of every kind. But it is a repulsion of anything imperfect and asymmetrical that causes the Luciferian brain to reject any good and purposeful work, allowing those who have been disfigured by disease or injury a humane, quick, and beautiful restoration to both the form and function of the body. Who cares, and what difference does it make who invented it or who makes money off of this discovery? Let it out. Yes, all of you left-wing liberal men who loathe yourselves so much that you disdain your own women and destroy your own race. Let the cat out of the bag, let the rabbit out of the hat, and chant loudly the secret from the mountaintops that death is a magic trick, a compartmentalization of the spirit for the purpose of hermetically sealing the soul for a time, to then be released when it is perfectly alive and ready for immortal flight. Angel wings are activated along the spinal column when the heart has been removed and then grown back on the causal level. This angel God transmission is now finished. In actuality, the twins will find that the entire month of September is pretty good, and a much improved result extending from a vegan diet this month for your health, vitality, vim, and vigor. Be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Gemini. Your divine tone of I think works wonders for the overly emotional in September. Thank you for joining us, Gemini, and join us again next month. Hello, everyone. This is Rosemary coming to you from Ansar Angels. If you would like to get your free mini angel answer this month by phone, just call the number up here on the screen, or you can go to our website at readingsbyrosemary.com and you can get emails as well, details and emails. In the meantime, cheers.
Your fantasy, you can have it any way you want. Your fantasy.